And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Code Vein, and this time it's time to go against Ornstein and Smog, which I didn't think that I will meet them in this game, but well, I mean, to be fair, I did think I was gonna meet them on this game, and I wasn't wrong, though I will say that these are a little bit different, at least in terms of, you know, well, obviously in terms of appearance, but also in terms of idea. You know, Ornstein and Smog was kinda supposed to be some kind of filter, I guess you could say, in the original game. Like, if you can get past this, you won't be able to do the rest of the game. I kinda disagree with that though, mostly because they are way harder than anything else in the game, but in this game they are more like something that is at the end of it. This is like one of the final challenges in the game and we gotta do something about it. So before I start the tryharding, I want to see, it should be probably a good idea to upgrade my prayer shawl, because the drain attack is useless, but the GIF scaling shouldn't be a problem. I'm not really sure if that affects the GIFs that I'm using, but I think it does. Well, I mean, if it doesn't, that's too bad, but I mean, might as well do that since I'm gonna use this anyways. The prayer shawl, I think +9 is the maximum that I can upgrade this to, right? Yeah, it is +9, because then it asks for the tungsten that I don't have. So yeah. Okay, so with that done, I think it's time to start the tryharding. It's a shame because I would like, wait, before starting, let me show you something. So there is blood code in this game that allows me to use some specific abilities, but the problem is that I don't know where it is. Oh wait, I have Hunter, but no, this is not the one I want. Damn it. No, the one I need is Hunter 4 or Hunter 1, and I don't know where neither of these are. Unfortunately, the game doesn't tell you where it is either, so I have no clue where this could be. Like, some of them are in such random places that it's really a problem. But, you know, we will see. The issue is that, for example, Eternal Blade Ends is very useful. Well, at least judging by the description, I never use it, but well, at least Mia doesn't seem too sad. Doesn't seem too sad that his little brother is dead. But anyways, so the problem with this fight is that I predict that it's gonna take the whole stream, which is obviously a problem, because one fight taking the whole stream doesn't really sound too attractive, neither for who's watching nor for me. But, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. And what I gotta do here is kill these two assholes. It's a shame because they are very hard, but maybe after leveling up my weapon and myself a little bit, it might be easier, but not by much, I think. The thing is that these two are usually, I mean, I don't think that by themselves are really that much of a problem, though they have... Damn it, this shit again. This is the same thing that happened again. For some reason the game freezes for 5 seconds and then it resumes. But it only happens once, then it doesn't happen even on a second try or a third try or whatever. I really don't know why it happens, but it only happens there. It's probably like trying to load a texture or something and it doesn't realize that that texture is very fucked up. I'm assuming that after it's done that, it's gonna save it on the cache, so don't need to load it again. Or cache or whatever it saves it on. Oh, yeah. You can tell that this is gonna be no easy task by any means. And what's even worse is that they definitely have second phases, just like literally every single boss so far. It's not like I'm saying something ridiculous. I mean, it sounds ridiculous because it is ridiculous, but these guys are definitely gonna have a second phase. And when they do, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But as I said before, the question is if their second phase is gonna be when one of them dies or when they reach half health. I really hope it's when one of them die, but you never know. It seems that the best idea, however, is killing the blade bearer. Just like Ornstein and Smug, obviously the better idea is to kill the fastest one. The issue here is that the slow guy is has projectiles. So having projectiles is a little bit of a problem, because obviously those projectiles are completely detrimental to the fight with this girl. Damn, I'm already dead. Good to know. But yeah, you understand the problem now? Now obviously a fight like this is definitely, it's probably not even hard if you have a partner. If you use a partner here, I'm pretty sure this fight, unless there is something very ridiculous at the end, like, you know, one of them going berserk and being a whole different boss, unless that happens, this should be incredibly easy for, well, obviously for 2 players, but I'm pretty sure that if I use a partner it will also be quite easy. Well, though I guess that depends on how good the AI is. If the AI insists on attacking the same boss that I'm attacking, then well, that's not gonna do shit. But if it decides to attack the other one, then that's pretty much just gonna be a single boss fight. And well, as I say, that is only if after this there is nothing crazy. If there's something crazy after this, I'm afraid that with or without partner it might be a problem. I think that my health went to almost 100% to 0 in a matter of 2 seconds. Cool. Very, very cool. But you know, I expected this. I knew this was gonna happen. So there is no one but me to blame. Another thing that I could do is try using a ranged weapon, but I never done that, and I don't know if they even work here. In the sense that, I mean, I know that you can be a caster, but I don't know if you can just shoot like bullets whenever you want from a ranged weapon. Because if you can, that's a very good way of dealing with this fight. Well, I assume. Maybe I'm wrong. It seems that both of these bosses really like to keep their distance a little bit. Obviously the blade bearer tries to hit you up close a lot of times, but I also don't understand why the blade bearer sometimes is immune to my hits. Like sometimes it decides to just ignore any damage. I'm not sure why. a little bit weird. I don't think she has any buff like that. I mean, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I also wonder... Wait, there's something that I didn't try. And that's parry. If I can parry this boss, this will be a lot easier. Well, I say a lot easier, but in reality the parry timing for this, I have no clue. Like, it seems to be pretty clear that you parry when your character is blinking, and that is exactly when the blades start going up. But that timing is so weird that I'm pretty sure I can't do it. And that is if I can even parry. Well, but yeah, but this is the problem. You can parry, but you don't have a cutscene. So that means no iframes for you, and the only thing you get is the boss not moving, which would be useful if this was a single fight, but if it's a double fight, that's absolutely useless. Damn it. I don't know what to do. Maybe it's time to swallow my pride and use a partner. But I don't know, that wouldn't sit well with me. At the same time, this feels like it's just a little bit too hard. Like, it feels like this fight wasn't thought for only one player. Was thought with partners in mind. So I mean, they are both fighting their own fight, right? Like, it's not like one of them is holding on to not hit you sometimes. They are both attacking you at the same time. It's like, well, I was gonna say it's like those Neo double fights, but Neo usually does have an AI that tells one of the bosses to not do something if the other one is doing something else, right? But this one seems like there is no inhibitors, right? Like, they are both going at their fullest. Which is the reason why I say that I think that this wasn't made with you know, no partner in mind. But you know, as I say before, using partner will really make this better only if they pick the opposite boss. If they go for the same boss as you, it's gonna be almost useless. And I say almost because, you know, also I think I know why she sometimes is immune to my hit. She has that barrier. See that she has some blue shit around her? No, but I was able to damage her. Maybe it ran out just in time. But yeah, I don't know about this. The problem is that the other weapons, like for example the bayonets, like these are all weapons that apparently you're supposed to use. Like, you're not supposed to use up close. I mean, from a range, you're supposed to use up close. I mean, you can shoot, but the problem is that shooting consumes that number on the bottom right. See that thing that says 16 out of 20? It consumes that, so it's almost the same as nothing. And I'm assuming that the damage is also garbage. Though it's also pretty clear that I don't have the intended blood code for that, so it also makes sense. But you know, where is my machete here? I don't know why I equip it since I'm not gonna use it, but... Damn it, I'm fucking up. Let me rest on the missile again. But yeah. The only thing that could make this a little bit easier, and that's just because of raw attack numbers, is finding the vestige for Hunter 1 and Hunter 4. but I have no clue where they are. I gotta say that I'm pretty curious now. I mean, I already seen it, and apparently it is a bad idea to fight against the fat guy instead of the girl. I don't know if that's gonna work. But it really doesn't seem like it works. But I will see. I mean, it's not like this is working either. So, you know. Let me see. Let me see. So the issue is like taking the attention off one of them. It's a problem, I think, no matter what. For example, that. Couldn't see that coming. Oh, and also I forgot about this. This guy has way more health than the blade bearer. That's also incredibly criminal. I can't believe that's a thing. Obviously, see, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that fighting this guy by himself is extremely simple. The problem is yeah, you need to kill this bitch first. Now, fighting him is useless for those two reasons. The other bitch is not gonna leave you alone, and he has way more health, so not a good idea. But damn, it really feels like fighting the girl is an absolute pain in the ass. But as I say before, the worst part is that I'm pretty sure that when the girl dies, something else is gonna happen, which is not gonna be just defeating the guy, you know? That's my issue. If it were only like beat both one after the other, then I would have a little bit more hope, because at least I was able to bring the girl to at least around half health, I think. But, you know, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna be over there. But yeah, this is definitely a fight that you want to do with partner. Just one of those that it's at least 3 times as hard if you are by yourself. That's something that I always talk about. Something that a lot of people don't realize. Fighting against 2 bosses makes the fight, well, 2 bosses or 2 monsters, makes fighting like that like at least 5 times harder than if it was the 2 of them separately, right? Like, if I was fighting these 2 guys separately, I probably would have already beat this. But both being together is not twice as hard, it's way more harder than that. Which is the reason why Ornstein and Smug is such a fucking hard boss fight. They are bosses that by themselves are not really that big of a deal, but separate are separate. Together are a nightmare. So obviously Ornstein and Smug is still easier than this. Because as I say before, at least Ornstein and Smug has like some kind of AI that prevents them from doing stuff that will be overwhelming. Like, they are not gonna do a coordinated attack that is gonna, you know, avoid you from doing anything but dodging. They usually are not at their fewest. But these 2 seem to be like that. Maybe they are also holding off, but it doesn't seem that way. Like, the way the AI is behaving, it really feels like as if they were only fighting by themselves. Doesn't seem to... That's so fucked up. That crater that he does is the most dangerous attack that he has. Because he can do it from anywhere, And a lot of times it's just impossible to see until it's too late. Because while you're attacking, if you get hit by that, you usually can dodge it in time. You're supposed to see it when it happens. But you know. I also wonder what other gifts I have, though. I have to assign the gifts from here. I can't do it anywhere I want. I could also change blood code, but I feel like that's a horrible idea. Wait, I can use blood codes from... I mean gifts from other blood codes? Are you for real? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Are you for real? Seems that I actually can do that. Well, maybe there is one thing here. L boost. I didn't know this. This changes a lot of things. Because if this is gonna make me stronger for free, increases the power of the net's attack. What you mean the net's attack? No, but it doesn't seem like I can... No, I think... No, you can use whatever you want. No, never mind, that's not the menu where you equip GIF, it's this one. And these ones, I think, only have the ones that are available for Prometheus. Yeah, never mind. Well, maybe there is something here that works better. Problem is that all of these have a trade. As you can see, they all have a... Yeah. It doesn't seem like a good idea for the most part. Yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I think that I should just try hard this the way it is. You have 2 GIF quick slots now that I see. So you could have a lot of gifts, which I assume if you are something like a caster you will want to do, obviously, because that's the whole point of being a caster, clearly. Something that I should probably do is only attack twice every time that I enter in contact with her, instead of going for a 3-hit combo. The issue is that I don't make good use of Blade Dance, if that's the case. The whole point of Blade Dance is that the more you hit an enemy, the more attack you get. But obviously that's a little bit pointless if you get killed. But yeah, this is crazy, dude. This fight really doesn't seem like it was thought for no partner playthroughs. Well, the good thing is that I'm still possible to just put a partner. I mean, after all, I thought of renaming every single one of these videos to No Partner Blind Playthrough, but I didn't because I knew that something like this could happen. And if something like this happens, it might be a good idea to swallow your pride and actually do it. This shit just feels unforgiving in every sense. Yeah, that was guaranteed to kill. Once I got hit by the ice, the fire was a guaranteed kill. Farming is another option, but I hate farming. I mean, by farming, I mean leveling up. Farming levels. Obviously I'm farming this fight, but you know what I mean. But yeah, feels like this fight is gonna be like no other. worst part is that according to the reviews, the bosses in the DLCs are way harder than anything that the base game has. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I believe it. I fully believe it. That's usually the case with this type of games. The DLC usually puts things that are way harder than anything that the base game has. I don't know if Dark Souls is a good example of that. Like, for example, Dark Souls 1, it had the boss, I think was called Manus, or whatever his name was, that was gigantic. I don't know if he was harder than Orstein and Smug, but he was very hard when I fought him. And then Dark Souls 2, you have some very fucked up bosses too, with the DLCs. You have, the first DLC has a queen that summons bosses in the middle of the fight. The second DLC has a guy that doesn't give a shit about stamina and keeps attacking. And the third one has a fight where you have to kill multiple enemies first and then kill a boss with two faces. So it's usually like that in this kind of games, DLCs. You know. Well, Dark Souls 3 also follows the same pattern. Dark Souls 3 first DLC is Sister Friede, I think that was her name, which was an incredibly challenging boss that has 3 faces, by the way. And then the second DLC, it was a little bit easier, but it was still quite hard, which was the Slave Knight Gael. Those were hard fights for sure. And definitely way harder than most, if not everything that the base game had to offer. So, you know, the problem is that imagining a fight harder than this is a little bit hard by itself. Because to me, a fight like this is just ridiculous. Like, it's impossible to reach this level of difficulty. You know, with any other fight. But maybe I'm not seeing something. Maybe this fight is not as hard as it looks, but I'm just not understanding a core mechanic of the fight. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, other than using partner, I don't think there's any other thing that will make this easier at all. I don't even think that switching Bill is gonna be that much better. I fucked that up, I got greedy. You can't get greedy here. I'm dead. That's so fucked up. When they combine... That's why I mean that this fight, I'm pretty sure it wasn't thought for being single, because those two attacks combined, if you get hit by the first one, it's guaranteed dead. Because you get stun locked and you can't dodge the fire from below. So this, I think, definitely was thought for either partner or co-op. Obviously, co-op is way better for this because you don't have to rely on an AI. Because relying on AI is never a good idea, no matter what. But yeah, if you have a homie to play this fight with, it should be... As long as there is nothing ridiculous at the end of it, this should be very easy with a homie. I mean, one of them fights one boss and the other one fights the other, and that's it. And you don't even need to fight it, that's the thing. One guy, the only thing that it needs to do is distract one boss while the other guy kills the other. And that's it. Once one boss is dead, unless it can be revived, both can deal with the last one together, and that's it. But as I say, I don't even know what's after killing one of these. That's why I feel like I really need to use partner. You could guarantee me that they are not gonna have a second phase regardless of what happens, then I will gladly try hardest with no partner, but I don't know if that's the case. It doesn't look like that's the case, especially when literally no other boss in the game had a single phase. Hey, look at that shit. That's fucked up. But yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be a very low blow to me to do the whole game with no partners and right here at the end using a partner. It will really be a pain, but it definitely feels like the smartest idea. So I really don't think I can do this by myself. Obviously, without farming. If I actually farm this shit, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it on level 300. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will work. But, you know, that's even worse than using a partner, so no, not really interested in that. Yeah, I think like right there she casted a shield. Yeah, correct. She cast a shield that makes her immune to one attack. Something that I should definitely do is, I think, only attack after that 3-hit combo that she has. If she does that 3-hit combo, she's pretty much vulnerable. I got greedy there, to have been only 2 hits. So I think that attacking after any other attack is just a bad idea. Just feels like a bad idea. What also feels like a bad idea is healing. That's very fucked up, but I never feel like there is a good time to heal. You try to heal, it always feels like a bad idea. Even using gifts always feels like a bad idea. Damn, that hit me, are you for real? I almost got to half of her health. Though if we follow the pattern of other bosses, I'm pretty sure she should have entered the second phase already. So because of that, I have hope that at least until one of them die, the fight should be quote-unquote normal. I'm pretty sure that every other boss enters second phase at around 66% of health. Like, you know, when it reaches 2/3 of health. Sometimes I think even less. Which is what makes me think that you don't have a second phase unless you die. And the one that is probably gonna have a second phase at that point is gonna be the fat guy and not you, which as long as you don't revive it should be completely fine. Should be completely fine, I think. I also wonder the effectivity of blocking that, but I think that at this point we already know that blocking is absolutely worthless. Blocking really is not a good idea. Though there might be a weapon that might be able to block full damage. I mean, after all, I think that that's a stat that the weapon has. Like, there, it says something like protection or defense, something like that. And that stat, I'm assuming, is referring to blocking. So if there is one weapon that actually has, you know, that has perfect, like 100% blocking, then you should be able to deny damage, but I don't think that exists. What is she doing? She's casting the shield alone. So she's not really seeing me. Are you stoned? Am I stoned? Are we all stoned? Also, I think that it's been quite some time and I still haven't hit her once. Like, she has that amount of health for a very long time now. And that's because she didn't really try to do the 3-hit combo. She was doing all sorts of magics, but she wasn't trying to melee. Damn it, that really sucks. But it's okay. I want to at least kill her. If I can kill her, then we can see the rest. If she's dead, that's the only thing that matters. Then we can analyze if doing this with no partner is viable or not. Because I'm pretty sure I should be able to kill her. It's gonna be hard, it's not gonna be easy, but it's definitely doable. But once that happens, I want to see what follows. I really don't want to give up before that. Obviously, if I give up, I mean give up on doing this no partner. Because obviously I'm not gonna give up on this shit before trying using partner. Clearly. That will be a bad idea. What will also be a bad idea, I think, will be switching up builds. Because in order to switch up builds, I will have to level up a different weapon. Because if I were to use another one of the weapons now, it will be absolutely useless. It also seems that the best idea when she does the 3-hit combo is rolling into her, not rolling backwards. The issue with doing that is clearly that depending on the position, you're probably gonna get closer to the fat guy, and obviously you don't wanna do that. It also might even be a good idea to only do one hit instead of two. I'm starting to think that. Sometimes doing 2 hits leads to death. Obviously the issue there is that this is gonna take way longer than it already will take by doing that. Most of the time it's not a good idea to roll backwards. A lot of her attacks have something that keeps going after the hit. It also seems that the fat guy summons the floor attack more often when I'm behind a column. Clearly because he can't hit me with anything else. I'm pretty sure that not even the flamethrower works when I'm behind a column. Like, it just doesn't deal damage. So as you can see, he gets pretty aggressive with that attack every time that... Oh, are you gonna do something? She's half health right now. Doesn't seem like she wants to do anything. But I'm not sure. Yeah, as you can see, she's almost 33% health and she still hasn't done anything crazy. I will have to assume that there is no second phase until one of them die. Which is great news for now, because obviously if the second phase when one of them die is something ridiculous, then I don't know. I need to recast adrenaline. But honestly, I don't think that the difference between having adrenaline and not having adrenaline is even that big. Obviously it's a little difference that helps, but you know, it's not like it's crazy or anything like that. He has the shield, I think. Damn it, that's fucked up. Can't believe I got hit by that. Those ice pillars are extremely dangerous. You get hit by one of those ice pillars and it explodes, but when you're going backwards you cannot even see it. That's the fucked up part. And they stay there for quite a while. If none of them decide to hit it, they will stay there. As you can see there, those didn't get knocked out by anything, so they are still there. I think they time out eventually, but seems to take a while. I mean, I really need to heal. Are you gonna let me? Huh, the fat guy didn't. Alright. You sack of shit. That fireball is also so fast. Another problem is that if she dies, I'm gonna be completely out of health. I only have 2 health now and I'm pretty sure I will need to use them to heal her. I can't believe it. I got greedy, but god damn it, dude. Did I really get greedy? I mean, they were 2 hits. I didn't go for 3. Oh, those things are the ones hitting me. And I'm dead. That's a shame. I don't know how I could have done that better. I played very reserved and I didn't do any unnecessary risks, but it's still ridiculous. This fight is absolutely ridiculous. I really want to see what happens when she's dead. There's definitely something interesting afterwards. And by interesting, I mean it doesn't need to be anything crazy. If nothing happens, that's the most interesting thing that could happen. Because it will go against every one of my predictions. It will be pretty humane of the game to do that as well, which is why I doubt that they will do that. How is that fireball so fast? I don't get it. But it's so fast that it's just ridiculous. There is something that I've been thinking. Maybe a good idea would be to not... No, but I think that, especially in games like this, not using the lock-on mechanic is basically a suicide. There is no reason not to do that. The lock-on mechanic... you know, without it, it's just impossible to hit who you want to hit. Because I've been thinking, well, maybe a good idea will be always keeping an eye on both of them. But you can do that. You can do that with the lock-on mechanic, but as I said before, if you don't use the lock-on mechanic, you are dead. It's impossible to play a game like this without lock-on. Well, not literally impossible, but it's something that you don't want to do. Definitely not something that you want to do. Also, I'm not even sure if the girl has any proximity detection, because I think she doesn't give a shit. Like, she does whatever she wants. It doesn't seem to follow a specific AI. You know? Like, for example, there she's very far from me, but she's not trying to use a spell. She's just normally, casually walking. But at the same time, if I'm next to her, she does that sometimes, which is a spell. So I don't really think she has any type of kinda like adaptive AI. She doesn't care about her surroundings. Not well, the fat guy does care about his surroundings, clearly. So otherwise he wouldn't use so consistently the ground attack when I'm behind a column. But the girl seems to have no strategy at all. She just does whatever. And that's very dangerous, obviously, because there is no predictability. You have to be ready for any attack that she has at any time. And that's basically the hardest way of making a boss behave. Making a boss unpredictable is... it's a problem. Maybe there is something to it and I'm just not figuring out. That could be possible as well. Also, I say that I only want to attack after she does the 3-hit combo, but I think that I'm limiting myself unnecessarily by doing that. Because honestly, there are some attacks where it's very possible to attack afterwards. As soon as I do that, I get fucked. By not following my own script. Damn it, dude. I also want to see if there's any weapon that can perfectly block, just out of curiosity, but I don't think that's the case. Well, it says defense, and I'm not even sure if that defense that it says right there is a percentage. Though, judging by the fact that none of them go over 100, I will have to assume that's the case. Unfortunately, as expected, the only weapons that seem to block almost the entirety of the damage are heavy weapons, clearly. So yeah, it's not a possibility. Damn it. I mean, the issue is that I'm pretty sure that heavy weapons are just useless against bosses. Like, you might be able to get away with it if you use it against some very weak enemies, because, you know, it's not like they can do much. But if you use it against bosses like this that can kill you in less than 2 seconds, I don't think that it's a good idea at all. Basically, I feel like there really doesn't seem to be any way to play the game if it's not by using fast melee. Because, I mean, I say that magic is completely weak, but I will assume that a heavy melee is also almost impossible to use. At least, as I said, against bosses. I can't imagine a heavy melee user that is not over level beating a boss like this one, for example, because by the time that you connected an attack, the boss is already counter-attacking, and you have no possibility of dodging. At least in Dark Souls, for example, you had builds that are about heavy weapons because you were also supposed to wear heavy armor. You can also wear heavy armor in this game, but I don't think that it has the effectiveness that it has in Dark Souls. Though I haven't tested it, so maybe it does, for all I know. It even has the guts to fucking dodge after doing an attack. How can you be so shameless? Like, damn, dude. What else you want? I was gonna say might as well get a projectile while you are at it. But even if she doesn't have a projectile, she has long-range attacks that pretty much work like projectiles. Also fucked up how that ground attack, even after the explosion, it still deals explosion damage. Because obviously when it stays on the ground, it deals damage over time. But there is an initial damage that I think that it does around 1,000 health points of damage. When that happens, well, you usually get knocked out. But at the same time, it stays active for a little bit. Like, after the explosion, it stays active. So if you're there when you shouldn't be there, you're gonna get damage as if you didn't dodge the explosion, because, you know, fuck you, basically. Maybe I should be way more aggressive with this boss, but every time that I try to be aggressive, I die so fast that it's not even funny. Whenever I get overly aggressive, the game reminds me why I shouldn't get overly aggressive. Like, for example, while she's casting that, it should be a good idea to counter-attack. I can also interrupt her. No, I think that she just got normal stagger there. The flamethrower also seems very inconsistent. Sometimes I feel like I'm very far from it and it still damages me. I shouldn't have done that. Obviously, by getting more aggressive, the chances of her going down faster are higher. But so are the chances of me going down faster, obviously. The flamethrower interrupted me. Damn it, dude. That's unbelievable. That she can choose immediately after a combo start another one with almost no cooldown. That's why I said yesterday that this fight is degenerate. This fight is just absolutely degenerate. The definition of it. Something that I'm pretty tempted to do is put Ornstein and Smug theme over this. That theme is fantastic. It really is one of the only themes in all of Dark Souls that I actually remember. Because a lot of the themes in Dark Souls are just what I personally would describe as a very generic orchestra. Ornstein and Smug feels like it's one of the only ones that has some type of melody. to it. Obviously all of them have melody, clearly, but you know. It's funny because there is also another theme that I remember quite a lot from Dark Souls, and that's the Dragon Hunter armor from Dark Souls 3, which is supposed to be the armor that Ornstein uses. So basically, I'm pretty sure that, you know, musically at least, Ornstein is the best thing to have happen to Dark Souls. But I think that it's not just musically. Everyone likes Ornstein. Who doesn't like Ornstein? He looks cool. His fights are fun. And he's one of the most memorable bosses. He's one of the hardest ones. Well, at least in the first game. In the second and third game, he's not really that hard. That's because he fights by himself. I mean, without Smog, let's be real, he wouldn't be nearly as strong. But you know, especially in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, that fight is so easy comparatively. That hit me. Well, unfortunately I'm out of heal, so, you know. That's a shame. Hey Colo, how is it going? Something that I should do in case that I run out of healings like happen right now is, instead of having this shit that I don't even use, is this, the Risen Inducer. This is something that is not infinite, but it's infinitely more useful than Ichor Concentrate, and what's more important, it's something that in fights like this it might be necessary. But you know, let's see what happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure that in, well, obviously, if in the previous fight I have used one of those, I will have won at least against this Blade Bearer. After that, obviously, no guarantees about what will have happened. Because I really don't know what's after this. I'm gonna be incredibly pissed if this behaves like the Throne Guardians from Dark Souls 2. If you need to kill both very close to each other because otherwise one of the other one revives, I'm gonna be so pissed if that's the case. Because that will pretty much confirm that this is almost impossible to do alone without being over leveled. I will need to use partner. If that was the case, like, I'm not even gonna try hard it anymore without partner. I'm gonna go straight to partner. I don't even know which one is the best one. How many do I even have? Okay. I have no clue what any of them do, but you know, I will have to pick one. Really wonder. But as I say, that's only if they have that mechanic where you need to kill both of them almost at the same time. Only if that's the case. That's not the case. Unless there is something that is equally as ridiculous, then the show must go on with no partner. I guess I can't really complain. After all, the other day I was saying how easy everything before this fight is in this game. That there is almost no challenge to it. You know, at least this fight exists. This fight definitely wants to prove you wrong. So to be completely honest, the second boss that I fought against was very, very hard to beat. It took me 1 hour and a half to beat. It was the only one, well, other than this one, clearly. But was the only boss that took me an insane amount of time to beat. Well, insane at least by this game's standard. I've been stuck at bosses for 15 hours before. But you know. And I hate how rolling forward doesn't work for that attack, it's useless. Really? Really? The timing. Timing is ridiculous. Also pretty funny how the fat guy has, like, the flamethrower is slower than the fireball. Like, the fireball is instantaneous. How is that possible? Doesn't make any logical sense. Because you will think that a fireball will actually take time to form. Obviously, I'm not saying that a flamethrower should be necessarily instant, but at the same time, I think it should be faster at least than a fireball, right? But this guy disagrees. Every time that I see the fireball, I just, like, look at that shit, dude. He just points at you and it automatically fires as if it was a fucking gun. Like a 45 caliber or some shit. No, caliber? Whatever it's called. The one that is a handgun. But yeah, it's pretty much as if it was a handgun. But instead of shooting bullets, it shoots fireballs the size of well, what can I compare it to? The size of, I don't know, what normal thing will have that size? Like something that you see every day. I don't know, to be honest. I could make a joke about my dick, but I think it will be very obvious. Those fucking ice pillars are brutal. Those ice pillars are absolutely brutal. That was a bad dodge, but was able to survive. I got greedy. I will admit that I indeed got greedy. Speaking of getting greedy, this girl is getting greedy with the attacks. Okay, she's dead, so now what? Okay, she dies. So that's good to... Ah, what the hell? She gave me experience too. Called it? What, you called it that she will die now? Well, this isn't over yet though. This Cannoneer... Well, it seems like he doesn't have any second phase, which is very good, because that was my initial fear. If this guy has a second phase after the other one is dead, it's impossible. But he seems the same. I don't know how to dodge that flamethrower thing. I also don't know what he has melee-wise. I never fought him right next to him. Seems that he's fairly simple, though. When you're right next to him, he has some very basic attacks. It looks that way, I hope it is that way. Right? Like, he's the kind of guy that seems that all the shit he has is long range. Oh, never mind, he has that. Damn, that's fucked up. That's also almost instantaneous. I'm out of heals, though I have the Risen Inducer, so that's gonna be a backup. That's fucked up because I don't know how to deal with the flamethrower, but at the same time, if I'm up close, I have absolutely no idea how to deal with that flame pillar. Because it seems that it's instantaneous, so you cannot even react to it. Oh, the flamethrower, funnily enough, you deal with it by... Oh, he's gonna do it. Okay, at least it is reactable, but you have to be so focused to react to it. You have to be absolutely focused. Which makes sense, obviously. Oh, close. I think that I really want to use one of these Risen Inducers right now. I just want to be ready. Okay. At least right now I'm almost full. Well, I don't know if I should say almost full health, but I'm in a good condition. If anything bad happens, I can just do it. Honestly, I gotta say that it's pretty nice of the game to not have a second phase on this fight. Because if they wanted to be real assholes, this fight will have a second phase. But I think that even they realize that that will be a crime against humanity, so they decided to not do it. The melee attacks that he does don't do shit. Well, there we go, bro. We got him. Ice Blood and Burning Disaster. That fight was a burning disaster indeed. Damn, I can't believe that Colo came here and I could actually beat this fight. Can you believe that? He was actually right. Damn. Auto replenish. Oh yeah, because I use an Risen Inducer. Now the question is, now what? Because this map ends here. So is there gonna be the final boss after this long hallway? Or is there gonna be something else? Because everything, or at least by my intuition, it seems to point out that this is gonna be the final boss. By intuition alone, but maybe I'm wrong. You bring nothing but luck. I can't use the power for myself, so I gifted. Damn. What are these guys killing? Mido gives no fucks.
諦めの悪い。貴様の目的は何だ？クイーンを復活させて何を企んでいる？クイーンの復活？何がおかしい？十分にデータは得た。もうクイーンなどに用はない。ならどうして？考えたことはないか？なぜ自分たちが生み出されたのか？なぜレブナントが人ならざる力を手に入れることになったのか？
なぜって、暴走してしまったクイーンを止めるために。
忘れてしまったのか？あの大崩壊の日を。大崩壊をもたらした化け物どもを。レブナントもクイーンも化け物どもを駆逐するために生み出された。しかしその進化は未だ道半ば。グレゴリオが無様に変貌する姿をこの目で見ている。
The fuck is Gregorio?
仕方がない。
How many times are you gonna mention him? I have no clue who that is.
お前たちに見せてやろう。この世界の真実。
Well, please tell me you're not gonna send those soldiers against me. Okay, never mind. Damn, this villain checks every cliché of the generic villain. The evil laugh, killing its own minions, even having only one eye and the other one patch. Okay. Oh. That's the same symbol that there is in the elevators. Who the fuck is this? Is this the Silva everyone talks about, or is this Gregorio? Who the fuck am I looking at? Wait, no, this is Silva, right? This was the leader of the resistance. Or maybe he was called something else? No, but I'm pretty sure that was Silva. Also, what are you doing there? Looks... Oh, never mind. Kolo was just making a very bad joke. My bad, my bad. I almost read it. Are you alright, Silva? First of all, are you Silva? That's my first question. Because if you're not Silva, no, we are in a different... We are, you know... That armor kinda looks like the one that Samuel is using in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I still don't know where this location is supposed to be in, and why it's safe from everything else. Oh, it's completely dispelling the mist that covered the whole place. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? Because apparently that thing was protecting the people outside of the mist, right? But it was also locking us up. So I don't know if that was good or bad. Wait, isn't this the guy? Well, with that mask on, I have no idea. No, no, it's a different one. Well, these guys are happy, but I'm pretty sure that the people outside are not. What kind of scream was that? Is that the final boss? Maybe not. I wish I could say I understood what's going on, but I don't. Not like it's any different from before, but you know. What you mean it isn't fading? It disappeared. Wait, so that's not Silva transform? What? See, no one understands. You already say that. You're repeating yourself, bro. I got that part.
駄にはしない。
How long does this cutscene go on? Are you even counting? Is this 5 minutes already? Or is it more? I think it's around 10 minutes now. Alright. We're gonna fight against Mido. Something that I don't know is that there is a door behind him. So something tells me that this isn't even the end. Or maybe what's behind the door is the ending. For all we know. Now, the interesting thing, someone told me that this game has 3 endings. A bad ending, a neutral ending, and a good ending. Apparently I'm gonna get the neutral ending because I let one of the successors die. Which is alright, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I do care, I obviously would have preferred the good ending, but I mean, whatever, it's the way it is. But I wonder if this is one of those games where the ending changes which boss you fight at the end. Because if getting the good ending makes me fight against a different boss, I'm gonna be even more pissed. Because if it's only lore, like if I get a different cutscene, whatever. It sucks, but it's okay. But you know. Also, there is something that I can do, considering that I have a little bit of experience. I mean, might as well not let that experience go to waste, so let me choose kill a couple more monsters and then level up. I need exactly 12,000. I'm assuming that killing around 2 monsters from this area should be enough, right? I think that killing 2 monsters should be enough, hopefully. And then I can choose forget about experience altogether. But I mean, having 53k, I mean, it's not like it's hard to make that, to do that again, but I mean, if I can use it, I'd rather use it. So I need to kill this guy and another one, pretty much, I think. Yeah, one more guy and it should be enough. Well, at least one more guy identical to that one. Unfortunately, I think here I need to fight against this fat guy. What's also unfortunate is that these guys are alive, but at least they will also give me some experience. Actually, not only that... Wait, I have enough experience now, right? Wait, let me check that. Can I check that? Needed to level up. Yeah, I can choose, I guess, consume 1,000 thingy and that's it. And with that I can choose level up and choose forget about the experience that I have. So let me consume one of this, 1,000. Where is it? Around here, 1,000, this one. There you go, and now I can level up. And basically forget about level now. Speaking of which, let me change the title of the stream because Ornstein and Smug are dead, sorry. So let me do, instead of tryharding Ornstein and Smug, tryharding Mido. I still don't know if this is gonna be the final boss, but everything seems to point out to that direction. The 10-minute cutscene, the general atmosphere of this place, you know, and the fact that everyone is there. It really, well, everyone, almost everyone is there. It really feels like this has to be the final boss. I hope that I'm not wrong, but I seriously doubt that this boss is gonna be harder than Ornstein and Smug, but I mean... never know. You never know. I'm also not a very big fan of this very long hallway to get to the boss. Because that's probably like 1 minute to retry, right? Can this guy get backstabbed? I doubt it. I will be too stupid if he will be able to get backstabbed. Oh shit. I had iframes there from him. Like his hits gave me iframes. So this is obviously gonna be a fight that is gonna have 2 phases at least. I don't discard a 3rd phase. A 3rd phase is probably the most reasonable guess. Oh fuck. He got stunned and there's nothing you can do about it because that ball is going after you. Maybe it might be a good idea to block that ball. If you block it... Okay, here comes 2nd phase. Oh, you made your blade strong, I mean longer. Oh shit, what's this? Wait, I don't know what's this. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, twice? He does it twice. So he cast Inhibit as a status. Wow, that's hard to dodge too. Oh, the guy's definitely not a joke, that's for sure. So I still seriously doubt that he's gonna be harder than the previous 2 morons. You never know. And that hurts. That's a very long combo. But you know, it's okay. What's important now, at least, is that he didn't need to use a partner. That's what's important. Because I really was thinking that on this double fight there was no way to do it without a partner. But at least I could do it. That's what matters. Regardless of how long it takes to kill this guy, that's irrelevant. Because he's gonna die. For sure. So they could have made this whole hallway a lot shorter, you know. Like, come on, bro. Hooray. Damn, he got stunned right before me getting hit. I was very lucky. And this was very unlucky. Yeah, blocking that is actually a good trade, because it allows you to counter-attack him and you barely receive any damage. Here comes the 2nd phase. Okay, this thing can be dangerous, but that's mostly because of visibility. It might be a little bit hard to see exactly when the explosion happens. But other than that, it shouldn't be that bad. Hooray. I like that backdash though, I gotta admit. Yeah, I can tell you right now, he's definitely gonna have a 3rd phase. For sure. Like, there is no doubts about it. Also, speaking of blocking that attack will probably not even be that bad of an idea either. Damn, I can't believe that killed me. But you know, blocking those 2 things that orbit around you and then explode might be a good idea, I think. Or at least it doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. But yeah, I definitely expect him to have a 3rd phase. For sure. And when that happens, When that happens, maybe we're gonna be missing Ornstein and Smug. Maybe. Or not. You never know.
お前たちのくだらない意志もろとも灰にしてくれるわ。
He mixes the combos up a lot. He doesn't seem to be really predictable with the combos that he does. Not like it's a real problem anyways, cause dodging them seems to be relatively easy, but... Damn, what a gentleman. He allowed me to heal. Also, I gotta remember that for that projectile I need to roll forward. Rolling sideways is an absolute mistake. Also, it seems that this game you can block, like it doesn't have a 360 block. If you're not blocking, like if the thing that is out to attack you is not in front of you, you won't block. Which sounds obvious, but there are some games where you can block 360. Neo is one of them. Dark Souls is not one of them, for example. Dark Souls you can get backstabbed like crazy. Oh no, it doesn't work. But you know, it's alright. Let's see. Chuso. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is... Well, I'm not really pretty sure, but I'm almost sure that this is the only boss in the whole game that uses the real name instead of using some cheesy ass title. Like all of the other bosses, even if they had real names, they use like a description as a name instead of an actual name. The successors are the worst examples, because the successors were basically called successor of something instead of being called by their real names. Okay, you can block that. That doesn't work. Damn it. That's an interesting attack. Fuck. I'm fucking up like crazy. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but I will take it. Can you get stunned already? Ah, fuck that projectile. There haven't been many times that I've been able to dodge that projectile. Damn it. It's okay. At least this first hell bar, it's definitely very easy to do. I just need to stop fucking up so much. But I'm just very curious what to find after this, cause he definitely has way more where that came from. Way more, probably. And when that happens, I don't know what's gonna happen. I also didn't really understand if Silva was supposed to be that monster that appeared, or if that monster was just an outside monster. I don't know. I'm not sure, and what I'm even less sure of is if I care. I can't decide if I care or not. Yeah, that's fucked up. Okay, gets done. Wait, it disappeared. Maybe because I attacked it? Can you actually attack that? That would be crazy. I don't think that was the case.
やってくれる。だが避けられるかな。やっせい。
How the fuck did that hit me? Oh. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. Problem is that I need to heal, but healing against this guy is very hard, as you can see. Like, unless he gets a stun, there doesn't seem to be... Well, unless he's a stun on, or unless he's casting that orbit attack. If he's not doing either of those, you are pretty much dead if you try healing, unless you get lucky that he does a very dumb attack, or if he just walks, because that's something that can happen. Sometimes instead of attacking they decide to walk. They want to be intimidating. They don't really care about dealing damage. Or I guess you could say they care about dealing psychological damage. Doesn't seem to be that effective. Another very clear good idea to heal is when he ends a combo. The issue is that it's very hard to know when he's supposed to end a combo, because he can make very long combos. And I think that he basically does whatever he wants. Like sometimes he does 6-hit combos, other times he does them longer. I don't think it really depends on anything. Other than, well, RNG. I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't have stamina to roll there. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna have any more heal. Damn, if you get hit by that attack, you are dead. You can get hit by that. Damn, dude. If I had time to heal, this will be so easy. But I don't. He doesn't let me heal. He's a very big douche. He just can't allow me to do that. I should also start counting how many seconds it takes to run through this whole hallway. Just like I counted back when I was fighting Eva. Eva took 2 minutes. This obviously takes less than that, but I want to know how much. And if you don't roll, you're gonna get hit. Because the range of those attacks is very big. Phew, I don't know how I didn't get hit by that, but I'm grateful that that's the case. Perfect. Now it's the time to heal twice. I could heal twice, yeah. If it wasn't for this orbit attack and the fact that I find it so hard to dodge, it will be pretty easy to dodge everything else he does. Because he really, I mean, if you are up close, what he's gonna try to do is combos. The combos are not really hard to dodge if you are ready for them. But that orbit attack really throws me off. And once you are very damaged, you want to heal. And when you start trying to heal, that's when you lose. Alright, I started counting. Let's see how many seconds. I think it's around 1 minute, but it might be less than that. I think it's a little bit less than 1 minute. It might be around 50 seconds probably, which is still pretty close. No, it seems that it is 40 seconds. Alright. That's still quite long, but definitely not as long as it could be, as we saw with Eva. Yeah, it seems that that gigantic energy ball, you can actually hit it to dispel it. Hitting it just works. Really? Oh, he got stunned. That's perfect. That's perfect because he couldn't do anything while the orbit attack was happening. Now it's only a matter of not screwing up, which is, by the way, hard to do, obviously, but it's possible. He's gonna do it again, really? Well, that sucks. Damn it, that was my bad attacking there. Oh, that was a very bad dodge. I'm gonna die, am I not? Fuck. Really, dude? Damn it. Can't believe that. It also seems that the best idea to dodge that very wide slash is to roll forward. If you roll sideways, you're most likely gonna get hit. But damn it, it was close. And still, keep in mind that the only thing that I'm close to here is what's probably just the first fight. There is definitely gonna be a second fight after that. And when that happens, yeah, there's gonna be trouble. There's gonna be trouble because I'm pretty sure that you will have to redo this whole first fight all over again. Damn, I hit him so many times and he didn't got stunned a single time. It's very fucked up. Well, at least he got stunned now. I think it matters a little bit more than getting stunned before. If he gets stunned before, at least you deal more guaranteed damage. I think it's better to be able to not receive as much damage. Damn, he actually got stunned before he was able to cast that skill. I almost... ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? Damn it, dude. That fucking sucks. That sucks a lot. Fuck, dude. Damn it. That was the best attempt. Everything went right. Except what I did at the end. Damn it. I got hit by something that I shouldn't have gotten hit by. Because I should have dodged better. Damn it. Fuck, dude. It's okay. As I say before, this is not a hard fight. This first one. So, I think that that's what pisses me off the most. I know that this is an easy fight and I'm still struggling like this. That's even more upsetting. Because obviously struggling in something like that double fight is natural. But struggling this much on this fucking fight, dude. This fight is at least 10 times easier than the double fight. So I shouldn't struggle here. But that I'm struggling is a little bit embarrassing. This I'm gonna be able to heal up quite a bunch. I guess the good thing of getting knocked out by that energy ball, damn, the damage on that slash is ridiculous. That's what killed me the last time. By getting hit by that, I got so little health that trying to heal up again is what ended up killing me. Damn it. That does like, I think 1,500 points of damage in a single hit. Just a single hit, for free. No additional payment needed. But you know, I still kinda wanna fight against that gigantic creature that we saw in the cutscene. I gotta assume that that's gonna be the final boss. Or not. I don't know. I think that this is a mistake. Stunning this guy now instead of stunning him when he does the other attack. I think that's a real mistake. But I mean... bad time to dodge. This shit again. Alright. That took long enough. Oh, it seems that he's dead? For real? I even got an achievement called Shusomido. So I gotta assume that there is no other phase? That's weird. Because this fight was very easy. So I'm assuming that this is not the final boss. There's something else. There is definitely something else. So what? Huh. And even the Shao Kahn explosion? Unbelievable. Are we gonna enter the underworld?
赤い霧の状況を見る限り、シルバーは暴走
In
間
a
際の小
lure.
康状態にあると考えて間違いないだろう。
でもおそらくは時
Is
間
that a
の問題。
word?
暴走を止める方法はないの？
Maybe it comes from lullaby, like he's dizzy, is that what it means? In a lull?
分かっているの。確かにあなたならシルバの侵害を受け継ぐことができるかもしれない。でもそれはつまりシルバの意志を継ぐということでもあるの。
Why are you taking off your
世界を維持
mask?
するためには赤い霧が必要だ。永遠とも言える時間をあの玉座で過ごすことになるだろう。
Alright.
お前にその覚悟があるのか？
So I think I know. The neutral ending is me gonna be sitting on that throne forever and ever.
一人じゃない。
And
私にできることなんて何もないかもしれないけど、それでもきっと一緒に歩いていくことはできる。
even if I let your little brother die, that's pretty nice of you.
そうな荷物。俺にも背負わせてく
And
れよ。
this is the usual power of friendship speech, of course.
共に戦おう。
Shaq and Eva don't say shit. They don't give a shit. So yeah, I will have to assume just by guessing that the good ending is probably gonna be something about being able to recover the mist and at the same time being free from the throne. The neutral ending is probably me sitting on the throne forever and recovering the mist. And I don't know what the bad ending will be. Also, this is another boss, isn't it? Because if this is another boss, I should go back and level up. But I don't know. Something tells me that a cutscene is gonna interrupt me here. But hopefully you give me another missile, dude. I mean, are you gonna really make me wait, there's something here? Wait, what? There are multiple paths? I could go down here, or I could keep going forward. Pure blood. And a vestige. Asclepius. Another vestige. Is this an ambush? This looks like an ambush. Oh, one of those dungeons. Oh shit, 3 dungeons? Asclepius. So, who the fuck is Asclepius? Or who does that belong to? I didn't read. Valerio. And who is Valerio? I have no clue who Valerio is supposed to be. But you know. I don't remember any Valerio in the story. So... Oh shit, a loading screen. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Damn. Interesting loading screen. Alright. All I ask you is giving me a missile. If you give me a missile, I can forgive everything. Especially this awful loading screen. Jesus Christ. You're working on an SSD. How can these loading screens be so bad? Really? At the end of all that elegant building there is a fucking ladder. Where are we? In 2 ladders. And well, alright, the sky turned red. Well, there is a missile, thankfully. So yeah, as expected, you should be able to, whenever you want, try this fight again without needing to walk 100,000 of kilometers to reach it. Are you alive? No. Wait, isn't this... Wait, another area? So we are not even done yet. Interesting. I thought we were reaching the end of the game, but there is another area right now. This seems to be the same area of my memories. Literally the ones called Gabby's memories. Seems to be the exact same area. Right. Well, that's a pain in the ass, because not only I already did that, but also that area is incredibly annoying to traverse. Also, this is something that I cannot understand, bro. I mean, I still don't know if this is the last area. But if this is the last area, why do you put these enemies here? Why do you put these generic ass enemies here when you could have put something way more interesting, you know? Well, that's an enemy from the cathedral, the one that knows how to teleport. Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, because I won't be able to avoid it. I need to heal no matter what. That's the reason why so many people absolutely hate the cathedral, because the cathedral makes you kill the enemies whether you like it or not. This asshole saw me. They're gonna... Yeah, Venom. That sucks. Oh, you were hitting me. I thought it was this guy, but this guy isn't even close. Oh, now you're falling, you fucking bitch. Why don't you follow your friend and fight with honor? I'm right here. There you go, see? Dumbass. Alright. I'm running out of heal, but it's okay. Is this guy gonna be a problem? Wait, isn't this guy... No, never mind. I thought this guy was one of the mid bosses in the cathedral, but nah. Oh, fuck. Wait, if I hit him there, yeah, he's dead. There is a rotten missile up there, and there is a dead end right here. Well, I definitely was not expecting a dead end. And more importantly, a dead end that doesn't even seem to have anything important at the end of it. Also, wait, the map tells me there is an item here. Did I miss an item? Or is that item in a different platform? No, I did miss an item. Anti-slow. Fuck, are there gonna be enemies that give me slow? That will be bad. Slow is probably... retro game? Slow is probably the most dangerous status of all of them. It basically renders you almost useless. It might as well be an insta-death. Even Venom is not that big of a deal. Damn, 16%. So I was wrong. The previous one was not the final area. And this one might not even be the final area, because as you can see, all that shit is coming from that castle. These are the outskirts. Yes, you see, provisional government outskirts. I'm pretty sure that the provisional government building is gonna be a different area. Damn, so the game is still not close to be over. But wait, I can't fight against all of those guys, dude. Damn it. I really hope that the fat bitch is not following me anymore. Because if she is, I'm absolutely dead. No, she isn't. Okay. Damn, wing tungsten, nice. Alright. Ignoring those guys is probably the best thing that I could have done. Except for obviously all the items that I missed. But I shouldn't think about that now. I should think about where the hell to find a missile. Because I only have one more healing. And it will be especially bad if I died here. Because it's very far away. So if I needed to pick up my corpse... yeah. Wouldn't be a good idea to run all this way, especially because, as I said before, as long as those cathedral enemies are here, you can't run. They can just teleport whenever they want. Whenever, wherever they want, basically. Unfortunately, I don't see any signs of a missile or anything similar. In fact, I see even more enemies. Speaking of which... Oh, damn, he got his guard broken. Didn't even know you could do that. This is my last heal. There are more heals that I can use, but... Wait, what the hell was that sound? Oh, you! Wait, where did you go? Ah, you have to be shitting me right now. I won't fight against all of you. Oh, did I choose? Oh, I choose corner myself for free. Damn. Well, thankfully this guy is going so slow that he might as well be on break. At least he had enough honor to let me finish my fight. See, that's a respectable behavior, for sure. But you know, other than that, I need to go this way. But damn, there are even more enemies, dude. Can we cut it off with the enemies? Damn, there are a lot of them. This is very bad. I think that at this rate I might not be able to reach What the hell? He came all the way here. Unbelievable. I'm gonna use one of these even though I don't want to, but... I need to find a missile right now. The dog saw me, but at least this guy is dead in one hit. My own dog, okay. How many more enemies? Please stop. You have to be shitting me. Well, at least the rotten missile... Okay, never mind. I can't even get to the rotten missile. This guy should come down once he's out of reach, right? That's usually what they do. Usually, which doesn't mean that they always do it, as you can see. Well, technically I can use this teleport that I have, right? This one? No, never mind. Well, but I can still hit him. That's so shank, but hey, it worked. Okay. I can go up here. Oh shit. Oh, you have to be absolutely kidding me. Wow, and I even missed that hit. Damn it. I don't think I'm asking for too much, dude. I'm asking for a missile. You know how many enemies and how much I walked to get here? And you still deny me of a missile. Eos vestige. It seems that we're gonna find the rest of Eos here. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, okay. Vision extension factor is the one that gives me more heals. Yeah, okay, well that's gonna give me 1 heal for free, basically. That's good, but I still don't see a missile, and in fact the only thing I see is more and more enemies. Damn, they fuck, I didn't even see him trying to attack. Oh shit, come on, come here, bitch. The only good thing is that on the minimap I'm seeing that ladder. That definitely means that that's a shortcut. The issue is that that ladder is right behind that fat bitch. I really want no risks here, so let me use one of these. Let me pick this item. And I really hope that you are the only enemy to fight, because if there is more, we are just gonna be in trouble. There is more than this, we are in some big trouble. Oh, fuck. Okay. So, that's a rotten missile, I'm pretty sure, and a shortcut to the beginning of the area. So first things first, unlock this shortcut. Okay, perfect. So we are set, we can go back whenever we want. Purify the rotten missile. So you unlock the area, open the chest. Perfect. Ivory Grace +9. Interesting. Sadly, well, it scales, yeah, as the description says, it increases the efficacy of gifts. Alright, whatever. Judging by the fact that I have so many souls, I'm also so fucking dead. I probably should use this missile. Sadly, that's a shortcut, but that's barely a shortcut. In the sense that I still need to go forward a lot. You know. I mean, I still need to kill a lot of enemies in my path. No, I think that I miss... No, never mind. I think I'm supposed to go that way. Okay, never mind, we're fine. We're in the clear. I'm still gonna kill you, just in case. Hopefully the morons that are at the other side of this don't have any stupid ideas. And they don't. Good. Sadly, I still need to explore the previous area, but there will be time for that later. Well, there is time for that now too, it's just that I just want to focus on seeing what else to expect. I'm getting a lot of upgrade materials, which is great in case I want to switch my build. I can actually do it, because I will need to upgrade a different weapon. That's a one-way path. What else is there? Why would I want to go there? There are enemies, okay, but what's in here? I hate it when there are so many different places to go to. Oh, you sack of shit. Damn, you almost killed me. And there is another... yeah. Can I heal? No, I can't. Damn, that's brutal. This area is absolutely brutal. Can't believe it. They really bring out everything they have. Everything they have. No fucks given. Not a single one. Every enemy in the book. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this fat bitch. And I'm just gonna keep going forward. Which, I mean, it's still the best way of doing this. Oh, sadly that one is gonna teleport, right? Are you gonna teleport? No, she doesn't teleport, but she shoots from afar. I don't know which one is worse. No, I think teleporting is worse. So they don't teleport, that's the important part about this. If they teleported, this will be a lot harder. Okay. I'm gonna try to trigger you. Wait, what? I didn't trigger any of you? For real? What if I sneak? I can't sneak. Well, this guy knows I'm here. Okay. Are you gonna come and fight, or are you just gonna stay there? He's gonna come. But this guy is so fucking slow. Can you even parry me? No, he cannot even do that. That's the funniest part, he has so little health that it almost makes no sense to be so cautious when you fight against him. Sadly, this bitch is different because she has way more health and she's also way more dangerous. What's that? Oh, another one of this. Really? Really, that's what's gonna happen? For real? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do the best strategy that this game has to offer, which is ignoring everyone and everything. So let me choose skip the enemies, because at the end of the day, I mean, the only thing they are useful for is giving you experience, but I'm pretty sure I have so much level that might not even be needed. I mean, it's always useful to have more level, but I think it's unnecessary. So let me just ignore everyone here. I'm gonna pick up my shit and I'm just gonna keep running forward. There is absolutely... Wow. She attacked me before I could pick up my shit. That's... Well, there goes 90k. Not like that's hard to do here, but damn. Fuck me, dude. I guess I just grew tired of fighting the same enemies over and over again. I mean, this game does something that Final Fantasy Remake does a lot too, which is making a lot of unnecessary fights just to extend the duration of the game. Because a lot of these fights are not necessary at all. I mean, it's not about being necessary, it's about, you know, how much they fucking recycle. Like, if they were different monsters that behave differently, they are the same monsters with a little bit more health and a little bit more attack. That's what makes it even more ridiculous. I have no idea where I'm going, and I'm pretty sure that wherever I'm going, I shouldn't be rushing like this. Oh, a rotten missile. Well, at least I'm gonna get iframes when I activate this, but as soon as I'm out of the iframes, I'm absolutely dead. Or not yet. Yeah. Man, there are so many enemies that I still don't know how my CPU has not blown up yet. Alright. I don't see many things there though. I mean, other than items. But damn, that's ridiculous, dude. What a pain in the ass. For real. What an absolute pain in the ass. So many enemies. And there is like 10 of them that are those monkeys. It's like, come on, dude. I'm tired of seeing that shit. At least I got 50% completion of the map. Funnily enough, that completion of the map also extends there. Oh, because these two places are obviously connected. Okay. Well, I guess that's good to know. To an extent. But what else is in here? There can't be just these shitty ass items, right? Has to be something way more important, I will assume. Maybe there was a path that I didn't see. Well, at least, hey, right now I have no experience to lose. So any time that I die here is free. It's absolutely free. But yeah, I really don't understand what's the point of that area. There is definitely a path there somewhere that leads to a... yeah, no, or not? Well, maybe that ladder, but no, I think I know what's going on. Yeah, that ladder is what leads to that area, and that area is the one that is pointless. The one that isn't pointless is the one that I was going before. Because when I saw that ladder, my instinct was falling there. But that's a bad idea, though what's definitely not a bad idea is using the ladder from here. Well, only if this is successful, because if I die here, obviously not. But if I can climb this without getting hit too much, I'm gonna leave all these assholes behind. Right? Oh. Wait. Oh, she tried to go all the way around and she couldn't. Or is that the same one or is that a different one? I can't tell. No, because this place is not connected, so you are a different one. Alright. Okay. So it's this area. The one that you are... oh, and look at what I found here. The saddest part is that the missile wasn't even that far. Just that, as I said before, at some point it's very hard to keep giving a shit when you see the same fucking enemies over and over again. Especially, I think the most offensive one is the fat girl. That's an enemy that's been in the game since the beginning. Don't you think that maybe it's time to stop using her? Maybe. I don't know. Wait, am I going back? Huh. Weird. I'll definitely explore those items later. Damn, a rotten missile this close. Okay, that's a boss fight. I guess I can explore the rest now. There are so far 3 items that I completely ignored, including that one that is right there. Yeah, I guess I could... oh! I didn't see the... I didn't see that gap. Oops. I thought that I could just jump to the other side. Wait, so there is nothing to do there? What you're telling me? So that enemy is guarding nothing. Because no one can come up here anyways, unless they somehow can fly. Or they are Spider-Man. Wait, but that means that the item should be there. Where is the item? It's here. Oh, it was covering those boxes. Then fuck you. Yeah, this place, I know what that place is. Alright, so that means that if I want to keep exploring, what I have to do is go back. Because otherwise I'm gonna go straight to the boss. Alright, gotcha. I really hope I'm not missing any vestige. Because those are the real important items. The other items that are like those, you know, those experience lumps and all of that, those are absolutely worthless. I mean, you can use them here and there, but they are not worth the hassle of going after them. That's why the only thing that matters here is the... I could investigate this place just to see if I missed something, but considering the amount of enemies that there are, I'm most likely gonna die. Probably. Well, I guess investigating a little bit won't hurt anyone. No, I was wrong. You can investigate. Or rather, you can, but it's pointless because that happens. Alright. I mean, I will be almost sure, at least judging by the minimap, that there is absolutely nothing there. Considering that I almost went through every corner of this place and there is no item that is highlighted in the minimap. Maybe, well, behind these boxes, that's possible. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that they managed to kill me before throwing me off. Alright. So something that I'm gonna do to recover that experience is equipping the missile root, and after I do that, as soon as I recover that, I'm teleporting back. Clearly. That's the smartest idea. I might still die because obviously this thing doesn't get used instantaneously, but I can guarantee you that this is way faster than using a homeward bone in Dark Souls. Well, you might not even need to do it though. It's probably the best idea. Yeah, do it. Damn, she interrupted me. Hey, I said it's faster, I didn't say that it was perfect. Well, I think I died in a place that it's closer to the other missile. Not really, honestly. No, it's like in the very middle of both. Damn, what a fucking pain in the ass, dude. I hate this area so much. And it's, if you notice, well, I already said it before, but this is the same area of my memories. If you can tell this place with that door and that place with the open area, it's the same area. And as you can tell, that's the only area that I haven't fully explored in the whole game. So it's quite obvious to tell how much I fucking hate it. Time to go back. There you go. Wasn't that hard. So honestly, I don't know why I'm so crazy for 68k. You can do that. You can get that very easily right now. I need 20k more to level up. But okay. So before I go against that boss, I want to uncover the map on the left side of the map that I already know where to go. I mean, you need to go to the rotten missile that is there. There are two items in the way that I didn't pick up. I guess I could pick those up. Maybe one of them is a vestige too, so I gotta be especially careful. So what I gotta be especially careful of... Wait, I think before doing anything stupid, let me do something. Let me farm, well farm, let me kill a couple of monsters to be on level up range. How much do I need? Oh, I can kill one more monster. Sadly... Okay, there you go. I'm out of here. So now when I level up, I basically can stop worrying about losing my experience because I have none to lose. So it's still stupid of me to worry about this experience because it's honestly something that you can get in less than 1 minute. I mean, the experience that these monsters give you is beyond ridiculous, so I'm just being greedy as usual, but you know, it's okay. So this is gonna be the real hard part. There is a lot of enemies, including dogs, in this area. So, as you can see right there. And what's even worse is that these dogs inflict venom, so you really don't want to get hit by them. Even though they most likely will hit you because they are one of the fastest enemies in the game. Oh wait, you can go back that way, right? I think you can't. So if I wanted to get to that other shit, I will need to go the normal way. And that's fucked up. Didn't mean to do that. Damn, I wasted one of the regeneration inducers. Oh. I think the smartest thing here is to just let... Wow. Did that dog kill himself? I don't know. Whatever. I'm very sad for that regen inducer that got wasted. It got wasted because I pressed down by accident. I didn't mean to. How many of them do I have, by the way? Because wasting a lot of them like that is not a good idea. I have 8 in storage and I have 3 right now. So I gotta be careful. I can't just keep using them like this. Alright. So this is gonna be the hard part. There is a shit ton of enemies here. And they don't really appreciate being ignored. Though it's not like they do a very good job to avoid it, but you know. Now the thing is, the rotten missile, no, this was a dead end. I forgot about this. That's a dead end that serves no purpose right now. Well, right now and probably ever, so don't go there. No, there is actually a place where you get 2 paths, which is here, right? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. So instead of keep going forward, you come here. Basically, the reason why I haven't come here is because of the ridiculous amount of enemies that there are. Let me pick this up. And thanks. What a gentleman. Okay, this is what's important. The rotten missile. So I got everything that I wanted, basically. Well, everything but one item. There is one item that I didn't get. There is an item that is still in the map that I didn't get, though it's another one of those normal... Yeah, up there on the top left. That's the only thing that I didn't pick. Well, there might be more that I didn't pick up, especially in that place with a lot of bosses, but you know. But yeah. This area is completely unnecessary. If this area wasn't here, it would be way better for the game, to me. This area shouldn't be here, I think. Wait, what's in there? Another item. Another item behind another one of these knights. Yeah, but see, these are items that who gives a shit about them? They are items that are there, but they are not worth the risk. Well, risk. They are not worth the trouble more than the risk. Nothing there, nothing here. Okay, so I'm assuming that I picked everything up, though I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of vestiges in very, very weird areas. So maybe there might have been a vestige that I didn't pick up. Hopefully not, though. You never know. Didn't even need to teleport. Well, thanks for the free teleport. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure that the map is fully discovered now, right? Is it? Or am I missing something? I mean, I have to assume that judging by my trajectory through the map, if there is an item, it's very, very well hidden because it should appear in the map. Okay, so let's focus on that boss now. Yeah, this area, if you cut this area out, it will be way better, dude. This area serves absolutely no purpose at all. Especially after having those two fights. When you fight those two fights, you really think to yourself, I'm reaching the climax of the game. So who is this? Winds Night Reborn. Damn, another recycle enemy as a boss. This is the same guy that you fight in your memories. So they didn't even try to be subtle about it. How can you be so fucking lazy, dude? Do you even have anything different? Because, well, I mean, obviously other than having more health and more attack to match the level that you reach when you come here. Other than that, I'm pretty sure you are the same fucking boss with a reskin. Adding even more weight to what I said about this area being absolutely unnecessary. There is absolutely no point in doing this. But whatever. We gotta go forward, we gotta do this. I will at least hope that the next area is the last one, considering that it's the government building and or whatever. I will assume. You know what's even worse? I'm pretty sure this is the exact same music that he had back then too. I also forgot what this guy had for the second phase. Oh, the teleport. That was the dangerous thing that this guy had. The rest of his attacks were very mediocre, but the teleport attacks were incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous? That was horseshit. How did you parry something that... Whatever. Not the first time that it happened, so it shouldn't surprise me, but... Damn it. Oh, I thought he was gonna teleport there. Well, now he's gonna teleport. I'm dead. Damn it. Motherfucker. What else was I about to say? I mean, this kinda makes me want to explore the memory area just for the sake of completion, but... Well, the positive part is that all of the monsters in that area are gonna be an absolute choke. That's the only positive thing about it. But I really don't feel like doing it. I just want to do it just to have every map at 100%. But honestly, you gotta think about it. What even is the point of 100% if I won't even get to the good ending? 100% is completely empty. Right. Damn, he got stunned. Interesting. Wait. Oh, I see what happened. He entered the second phase at the same time he got stunned. That's interesting. Essentially cancelling his second phase animation. Well, that's cool. Don't think it happened before. Out of all of the teleports attacks that he can do, the one where he spins is the most annoying one, because it's the only one that you cannot dodge once. You need to dodge twice, or dodge once in a very specific direction. But since you don't even know where he's coming from, I'm afraid that that's not a good idea. Okay. So if you're right on his ass, that's the only time that he won't parry you. But if you're at his side, even though it's absolutely impossible for him to physically parry you, he still does it. Honestly, in a game like this, I don't think you should worry about what's physically possible to do, for obvious reasons. Well, you can, well, as I say before, you can dodge that in one roll. It has to be incredibly specific, otherwise you're gonna get hit by his wings? I mean, I don't know what else to call them. Though, are they really wings if they are not useful to fly? Well, actually they are. Because, I mean, penguins have wings. Oh, are you for real? He has a perma-venom aura? Tim, that's very fucked up. A perma-venom aura. Well, it's pretty clear that what you're supposed to do there is killing him as fast as you can. Trying to be patient, it's a bad idea. Okay, I'll do that. Well, see, at least that's a change. At least that's something that is not recycled from the previous fight, so I'll give you credit for that. But, you know, you could have made a better show. Like, you know... Wait, what the hell? Why am I doing all these crazy attacks? That was weird. I was starting to jump for no reason. It's like I press a weird button. I was feeling like Kratos for a second there with all of those acrobatic hits. Good shit. So I guess let's try that again. Still quite funny how the shield pretty much has no purpose other than that parry, even though he's wearing it continuously. Because I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's not blocking damage like some Dark Souls bosses do. There are some Dark Souls, well, bosses and normal enemies that have a shield always with them, and even if they don't do a blocking animation, if you hit the shield, they will block, right? I don't think that's the case with this knight though. His shield is only useful when he pulls it out and does the blocking animation. And he doesn't even block, he just parries. Blocking in this game really isn't a concept. Well, it exists, but I mean... It exists in the same way that... that mosquitoes exist. You know, just because they exist don't mean that they are useful. Damn it, dude. I had no stamina, so I couldn't dodge. Damn it. Problem is that I really don't have too much drive, I guess you could say, to kill this boss. Like, this area should not exist. And this whole thing is making me really pissed off. This should not be an area at all, and this boss shouldn't be here either. Just a little bit pissed off. That's why I want this area to be over as soon as possible. The problem is that because of that I'm not focusing as I should, and I'm doing very stupid mistakes. Damn it, that fucking spinning attack, dude, I hate it so much. Okay, he got stunned so I can finally heal. Damn it, bad dodge. That was also a bad dodge, but I got lucky with the direction. You're really gonna parry? Sadly, I can't go behind his back to hit him. That would have been a lot of free damage. Oh, he's gonna do this shit. See, when this happens, there's nothing to do other than... Oh wait, that's Leak. That's not even Venom. Wait, if it's Leak, then that's... I shouldn't even fear it. I should treat it as if there was nothing there. Leak is not gonna do anything about me, but damn. That just confirms how much this game hates magicians. Or anything, well, or long range in general. Anything that requires using those points. Like, everything that this game does is against that. It's Dark Souls 3 all over again. Want to use magic? Well, too bad. Go back to Dark Souls 1 if you want to use magic. Damn, that was enough to kill? That was more than 1000 damage. That's brutal. It's okay. Really want to kill this boss now, because I really want nothing to do with this area. Nothing at all. I want this area to be nothing more than a memory. So, you know what's even worse? Imagine if you don't get the good ending like I am gonna do because you were... I was gonna say you got careless, but it's not even about being careless. It's about not doing some arbitrary steps. Right? So imagine if you get the neutral ending, and obviously the only way to get the good ending is replaying the whole fucking game again. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's a horrible idea. This is the kind of game that really feels like there is no need to replay. Unless, obviously, you play it with friends. Let's be real. Obviously, if you play it with friends, you can play this 100 times, it doesn't matter. So even then, I guess you could play it once by yourself and a second time with friends, because I'm pretty sure that even playing it with friends is too much to even 2 times, you know. And can you cast your other shit so I can heal already, dude? I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm glad I did. Are you gonna do it? Okay, he's gonna do it. Perfect time to heal. Okay. I almost fully heal. I can't believe he was so fast doing that. Okay, let me heal. Oh, and that doesn't last forever. Interesting. I thought it did. I fucking hate that attack so fucking much. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Healing twice. Oh, you're gonna do that again, okay. Oh, he got stunned. Time to heal. Probably, yeah, I think that was a blunder. Healing there when I probably should have healed him. Damn, that's fucked up. I could have killed him probably if I didn't try to heal. That was a very bad blunder. Fuck. It's especially fucked up when he falls down in the center and he does those electricity things in the floor that are unreactable. I mean, they don't do too much damage, but if you are like 25 points of health only, like it was right there, it's an instant death. And there's nothing you can do about it. Also, I think I know what I should do against this Moro. I'm rolling to the right. It might be a better idea to roll to the left. Sadly, I'm not very used to roll to the left, but it seems to be for the best. Mostly because of that rolling attack, but I don't even know if it's effective against it. So I guess we're about to find out. You're in a very uncomfortable place to fight right there, bro. Get out of there. Roll to the left. Ah, you sack of shit. That was very close. Oh, interesting combo. Huh. Damn. I like how that is a synonym of... Sorry, synonym, not synonym. The synonym of free damage. So why are you not casting your shitty ass debuff already? What are you waiting for? Come on, bro. Isn't this time for you to cast your whack-ass debuff? And he's not gonna do it. Is he finally realizing how useless it is? Probably. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm dead. No, that wasn't close enough. Well, that's what I call adaptive AI. He quickly realized how absolutely useless that debuff is and he started teleporting. Good shit. Very good shit. I mean... Well, I'm pretty sure that even if you're a caster, that shit is useless. I mean, mostly because it's an area around him. If you're a caster, you probably wouldn't be around him. That's the whole point of being a caster. Though at the same time, if you want to recover charges, you need to hit. Okay, never mind. Maybe if you're a caster, you're still screwed, no matter what. I mean, if you're a caster, you're screwed regardless of the context. Damn, even rolling to the left is useless against that shitty ass attack. I can't believe it, dude. That attack is so fucking annoying. Uh-oh. Nice stun. I fucking hate you so much. I think that maybe the best way of dodging that that spin is dodging forwards. Not backwards, not sideways, but forward. But I'm not sure. Damn, you're gonna use it? Damn, what happened with your adaptive AI? Good try. Can barely see what's going on with the teleports. That's the fucked up part, because the thing about the teleports is that they have a very specific special effect that seems... I can't believe that. That was the perfect opportunity to win. Oh, he used the parry pretty fast in my defense. You should be dead. Yeah, there you go, finally. The fight wasn't hard either. This was another one of those fights that was easy, but I'm just a moron. Just a moron that gets tilted very easily. What the fuck are you doing here? Really? And what? Maybe it's your best dish. Damn it. You want to see a fucking 5-minute cutscene? It would be funny if I could say no. Damn it, it's like the game is choking at this point. This is the same choke that I made some streams ago, that the game gives you the option yes and absolutely. Look at this shit. Yeah, no need to even ask. That's what I tell the game. No need to even ask if you don't even give me the option. Fucking piece of shit. I can't believe that. I should have took a screenshot of that. Because it's so ridiculous. Who is that? Are you okay? Cruz, this is the queen. Oh, wait a second. I might be wrong, but what if Cruz is Io? What if Io is the queen? I will be fucked up. Because it wouldn't make any sense, but I mean... Even if it made sense, it would be fucked up. Because, you know, that would be quite a plot twist, I guess. But then again, when you have a character like Io that basically tells you nothing about her, she has to be important in one way or another, obviously. Just that you don't expect... Or maybe you do expect her to be the queen, honestly. What are you even talking about? God damn it. I'm gonna spin. Look at me spinning, bro. Look at these sick moves. Fucking dumbass. Just let me pass. God damn it, dude. Get this shit out of the way. You know, the worst part about this is that you're making me sit through dialogue that doesn't say anything. Because, you know, I admit that I don't care about the lore, but this doesn't give me anything even if I care about the lore. Yeah, the girl is suffering. You shit, you don't need to give me 20 lines of dialogue to tell me that. Alright. What's that in the middle? Is that a vestige? It is, right? Oh, that's very bright. And this is how Io was born, wasn't it? Alright. Well, I have good and bad news, Io. The good news is that you're the queen. The bad news is that we have to kill you. So, you know, pick your poison. Well, there's nothing to pick. Just like this game, there's no option to pick. You gotta die. Wait, are we still pretending that you're not the queen? Or are you really not the queen? Maybe she really isn't the queen? But it looks exactly like you. This might have been a more touching dialogue if I didn't have a weapon that is the same size as both of us combined. Wait, Silva? Wait, is Silva the last name of the queen? Wait, that means that he's red. What? Wait, I'm not sure. Well, first of all, I will need to know who the fuck is Silva. I mean, other than the last name of the queen, apparently. But if Silva is the leader of the resistance, then basically he was fighting against her own daughter or something like that. Or is it just a coincidence that they are both called Silva? Because I mean, coincidences exist. So it could be. Will be a little bit lame, but you know. So what's gonna happen now? Wait. I don't know if I should keep going, cause there is definitely gonna be a cutscene. No, I'm gonna leave this for the next stream. I mean, there's probably a whole different area, maybe, but I don't really want to find out. Let me just end the stream here, knowing that there is something to look forward to. Well, on the bright side, despite all this nasty recycling and botched storytelling, at least I was able to beat Ornstein and Smog a lot faster than I thought. That's very positive to me. I legitimately thought that they were gonna take the whole stream to beat. The fact that they took 1 hour and a little bit more is fantastic. It couldn't be better. Well, I mean, yeah, technically it could be better, me beating them in the first 10 minutes, but you know, we're talking about the best thing in a possible way. But in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'm gonna be seeing you on the next stream with more Code Vein. I don't know if it's gonna be the end of the game, because it seems like the game keeps on going, even though I personally feel that it should have ended already, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going until the end, so don't worry. And to the DLCs too, obviously. So yeah, have a good one, and take care everyone.